Hey there, and welcome to another weekly vlog. This is going to be the first weekly vlog that I've ever done since our two new kids have moved in, and so it's going to be a little different because I cannot record them. So I hope that you still enjoy it. I'm going to try to record as much as I can. Obviously, I can't include their faces, and I'm not going to include a bunch of information about them. So it is now Sunday morning, and we're getting ready for church. I'm all dressed, and the kids are outside on the front porch, so I thought it's a good time to record because I can't include our kids in the vlog, but I wanted to try to pick up the camera again. So if you're new here, my name is Katie, and I do videos about lifestyle, motherhood, and adoption, and I hope you enjoy this week. We're getting ready to head out right now to church. This is my outfit. I have a gray dress from Old Navy, also a button-up shirt from Old Navy, my Birkenstocks, and my big bag of stuff to entertain my kids because there's no kid class. Here we go. Hey there, we're back from church, and we're actually in the middle of having our family movie day. So something I wanted to explain is a new thing that we started doing was on Sunday nights, usually we have family movie night. And what we do is we pick a movie that we all want to watch together, and then we either make our own pizza or we order pizza. We're kind of like thinking about doing an every other week thing in terms of ordering or making. So last week we made it, so this week we're ordering it. Well, we already ordered it and picked it up. And we're watching Tangled. And I'll probably check in with you again at quiet time. It starts in like 30 minutes. And I think I'm gonna get some cleaning done today because that's all I've been doing, but somehow the house still isn't totally clean. So Nick, what are we doing right now?
Well, our brownies are too cold to eat right now. Because we're hiding them.
We're hiding them in the fridge. I'll show you my hiding spot later.
Yeah.
So we're eating instead mocha frosting.
We gotta tide ourselves over.
Yeah.
So
the kids are in
brownies.
the kids are in quiet time, and this is what we are doing. We're both kneeling by our bed on opposite sides, sharing the spoon and eating frosting.
Works.
Also, that bookshelf behind you looks really nice. Nick organized the bookshelf last night. It used to look terrible. The rest of our room isn't quite there yet, but he spent you took forever doing that.
I was watching a show while I was doing it, and I notoriously am incapable of doing two things at once.
That's true. When we lived in the Dominican, we wanted to make broccoli soup, and it was the first time we had made the recipe. We hadn't been married that long, and I asked Nick to cut up the onions, and he wanted to watch a show while I think we were watching like The Office or something. So we had the show on, and I had said chop up the onions, and it literally took him the same amount of time that it took me to chop up every other ingredient, and mix it all together in a pot. That's how long it took him to chop up that one onion for me. Now, I will be fair, we were cutting it pretty finely, and we did not have any sort of food processor. But I could not believe it. I was like, Nick, that's the first ingredient I need in the pot. And I'm waiting for you. So I'm mixing everything up on the other side. I think I had already even steamed the broccoli. And he was still cutting up that onion. So you can't really ask him to do things while he watches a show.
No.
It's just not going to get done. But
it all started from a very young age when my mom asked me while I was watching a movie. So this is kind of on her too. But she asked me to watch my baby sister to keep her from falling down the stairs. But she asked me while I was watching a movie, and needless to say, my sister fell down the stairs.
Yeah, so everybody in his family knows that if he's watching a show, you can't ask him something. He might even say yes, and he will have no memory of it. So that's one of his quirks. My quirk is that I leave things in random places. So we all have our quirks. Anyway, time to eat frosting. Also, this frosting recipe, it probably doesn't look that appealing here, but it's delicious. And like I said, some mocha frosting. And I think the only ingredients are instant coffee, milk, powdered sugar, and then cocoa powder. And so it's really delicious. And I'll link a recipe below because we've been making this and putting it on top of brownies, and it just takes your brownies to the next level. So good. Okay, so like I said, the kids are in quiet time, and I have this horribly messy kitchen. I almost feel like it weirdly doesn't look as bad on camera as it does in real life, but maybe that's just me. And I have dishwasher to unload, and I have some more dishes here. Got pans waiting for me to wash them. So I'm gonna get started on this, and hopefully this will kind of make me feel a little more relaxed. I really like to on Sundays to kind of reset and just clean everything up and make it look better. It's just that for me, like having to work, because I'm a teacher, if I start off my week and my house is really messy, I just feel anxious when I come home and I feel like I can't focus on anything. So that is my plan for right now. And the kids are in quiet time for another probably hour and a half. So this is my time to get it done. Look, Suki got a haircut. Did you get a haircut? This is her summer look where she looks like a totally different dog. She's a golden doodle, but people think she's a greyhound when she's cut like this. So yeah, it was just time for a haircut, wasn't it?
But she's so soft.
She is really soft now.
So soft, right?
Yeah, but she gets cold, so we put a blanket on her at night when she sleeps. It's really cute. She cuddles up with it and keeps it on her all night. Okay, first of all, I want to show you this calendar, and I can't show all the way up to the top because I don't want to show our kids' names, but I'm not even joking. This is the exact same calendar that my mom had when I was a kid, and it's a Sandra Boynton, if you know those illustrations on the calendar. And what I love about it is you see how there's all these columns? This is for mom, dad, and then 3 kids. And what's awesome about it is that you can write specific things for each kid on the calendar. So if they have a special appointment or things like that, you can actually write it all on the calendar, and it is amazing. I'll actually go ahead and link that down in the description box for you. I'm not joking, it is a game changer. It helps keep things way more organized, and you don't have to worry about fitting things into these tiny boxes. So highly, highly recommend. If you're thinking about buying one, I highly recommend doing it right now because my calendar starts in August and I think all of them do. So if you want one, now's the time to get one. Okay, the kitchen is pretty much all clean now, just some dishes that I still need to put away, but they're drying, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Okay, now that the kitchen is clean, I'm gonna move on to another thing that I do usually on Sundays or Saturdays. It just kind of depends how many groceries we have to survive for the weekend. But I always do a grocery order on the weekends, and before I do that, I use this meal planning app. I always actually link a referral to this down below. It's called Plan to Eat. So basically what this app is you can load all of your recipes into it. So it's kind of like an online recipe book, but it's also an online planning app. So on my phone, I have this Plan to Eat app downloaded. You can see I have my plan, my meals are here, and then you have the cook tab. Sorry, it's a little blurry. The cook tab, which has all my recipes on it, but I can pull up my recipe there if I was cooking. And then the shopping feature I think is the most important aspect of this, because if I was at the grocery store physically and let's say I bought pepperoni, I could click it and it crosses it out, and then it works really well. So I really recommend this app if you're like me and grocery shopping is a little bit frustrating sometimes. Now you can actually get 1 month free. And what I love about their free trial is you don't even have to put in any credit card information. So I know in a lot of free trials, you have to give them your credit card and then you forget about it and then it ends up charging you if it's something you don't even want. And they don't make you do this. You just give an email address and you're kind of signed up for it. At the end of the month, they'll ask you if you want to keep your account. And if you do, they save all the recipes you've already imported. You don't have to worry about that. You can reactivate it at any time. So you can either pay for the whole year or you can do a month by month basis. We just went ahead and paid for the whole year because it's cheaper. And I've been using this now for probably close to a year actually. I think it was around Labor Day last year that I started using it, and Labor Day is next weekend. I really enjoy having it and just having a better plan and a better way to organize everything. So check that link down below if you're interested in testing it out, and let me know what you think of it. Okay, it's now about 5:19 on Sunday. 5:19, that's very specific, but it is. I'm getting ready to make dinner. We're having a very simple dinner. Rice pilaf, nothing fancy. Some chicken, and I make my own like fajita seasoning that I mix together here. Gonna put that on there. Made a little extra chicken so we can have some leftovers, and then I'm also gonna make some green beans. So that is dinner for tonight. Like, I know that rice pilaf is not a healthy meal by any means. It's not like a homemade from scratch healthy meal, but it is like such a comfort food to me, and it's such a staple of my childhood. And it's funny because the first time we made it for our kids, our son, our new son we're adopting, who is like the pickiest eater, he actually helped me cook the chicken that night to go along with it. And that rice, I'm not kidding you, he ate 3 servings of it. And to just give you perspective, he usually eats like a couple bites of food a night and then says he doesn't want anything. So he likes it, and it's actually giving him some sort of nutrients other than just the snacks he eats. So I'm gonna keep making it because we love it. I'm gonna go ahead and probably sign off for the evening. If I feel like recording a little bit later, I will, but I feel like I've talked a lot today. So I will catch you guys tomorrow if I don't see you later tonight. Good morning. It is Monday, August 31st, which means tomorrow is September. And in my mind, fall starts at the beginning of September. And I was getting really excited because I bought like a fall candle this week, which I'll have to show you later. But I hate to break it to you and myself, but fall doesn't actually start until like almost the end of September. And I'm a little disappointed by that. But who knows? I might start burning fall candles like September 1st, tomorrow, because I just can't wait. And I feel like a lot of people right now are just like so ready for fall. Like, I keep seeing everyone post about that and talk about it, and I'm with you. If you're one of those people, I think because this year has been so crazy, fall feels like a finish line, and a finish line to one of the hardest, worst, kind of weirdest years ever. And so I think it makes sense why we all kind of can't wait. Anyway, I gotta finish getting ready and get to work because I am running a little late, so hopefully today is good. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey there, it is now about 3 o'clock. I'm done with work, and I'm currently sitting at Target in the parking lot because I have about an hour from the time that I finish work between that time and the time that I have to go pick up the kids from school. So I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty luxurious life that I have. Sometimes I'll stay at work and I'll kind of like, you know, work a little later, finish some stuff up, but sometimes I get to go run errands. This is only our 2nd week of school, so I haven't really taken advantage of this yet, but I heard that Target has their fall stuff in the dollar section. At least someone I follow on Instagram, they were there, and it's not in my area, so I'm hoping, but I just feel like that stuff gets picked over like really fast, and fall is my favorite season. I think I was already talking about it earlier this morning. I just love it. And so I love fall decorations. So I'm gonna go see if they have anything. I guarantee I do not need any more fall decorations, but I have some kind of outdated Dollar Tree ones I could probably replace if there's something cuter. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll go pick up the kids later. So if I buy anything, I'll show you guys later tonight. Hello there, it is now almost 5:30 and I'm at home. Here's Nick, we're cooking dinner and the kids are all playing outside, so I thought this would be a good time to bust out the camera. I'll show you what we're making. So these are ham and cheese sliders. Do they have this? No, they're just called ham and cheese sliders, but they're like this type of recipe. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they have like poppy seeds on them and it's like this buttery mixture. It's not healthy, but it is definitely delicious, and the kids all love it. So that's what we're making, and I don't know what we're gonna have with it. We need to think about that.
Maybe green beans.
Yeah, baby green beans. We did have those last night, but that's okay. All right, this is what we have left of our meal. We actually have a lot of leftovers, which is actually kind of nice because I can take some of those for lunch at school, which will be amazing. But the dinner was good. Kids, we all ate outside and I was getting bit by mosquitoes the whole time. But now, as with every single vlog, I'm going to clean my kitchen, but I'm not going to record it this time. It's really not that bad. So it should be pretty fast. I'm going to put food away, get kids snacks ready for tomorrow, and all of that good stuff. First though, I wanted to show you, I got this weekly planner. I actually put it on our Amazon wish list because people were asking us what they could get us to help with the kids. And I just knew our daughter specifically really likes to know what's gonna happen. I think she checks this thing every day and sometimes I haven't updated it and then she's like, wait, why is that on there? But it actually comes with a ton of these pins, like there were more than this, and they're magnet, and the whole thing is one giant magnet. And I really think the quality is nice. So there's some like running things we have every week, and then I also write in like special things as well. So I think this has been really helpful. I'll link it below because I actually really think it's nice. And you guys might want it too, especially if you have kids who like to know what's going to happen. It does kind of ease anxiety. And actually, that's something I learned as a teacher because I often have students who are kind of anxious or worried because they're new to the country. Like that's my job is teaching ESL. And so oftentimes they feel really nervous in class because they don't know if they're going to be asked to like read out loud or give a presentation or do something like that. So I always put my like agenda on the board, and I found that the anxiety in my classroom just feels a lot lower, and people have commented on that before. And sometimes kids who often like act out don't have as many problems with me, and part of that is because it's just a smaller class. But I do think like kids being able to know what's going to happen really helps. So we've been putting that up, and I really think, I mean, she checks it all the time, so I think that's been good. Now I really need to stop procrastinating and just clean the kitchen. I'm gonna put on a Blair Lamb vlog. She posted like a 50-minute vlog, and I've been working my way through it in random bits since last night. And I'll link that below too. If you like my videos, you'll definitely like hers. They really inspire a lot of what I do. They're very homey. She has a little 1-year-old baby, almost 1-year-old baby. And yeah, they're just cozy, and she's a Christian too. And I really love her videos, so you'll probably like them too. Okay, so I just finished cleaning and looks pretty good. You can see the island's pretty cleared off other than the things I'm about to show you. That's pretty clean. It's not too bad over here, but this right here is the real treasure. I cleaned the gas range. This is the thing where when I actually clean it, I feel like I've really got my life together, because I'll be honest, a lot of times that's the last priority, because if you have a gas range, you know how annoying it is to clean. Anybody else find it really annoying? You have to like remove the grates and then wipe it down. It's just not as simple, but I love having a gas range because it just cooks so much better. But what I really wanted to show you was what I got at Target. But I was really tempted to get those pumpkins. They had those like larger pumpkins that they weren't like ceramic though. They were kind of like a plasticky material, and they were like $3 each, so that's not terrible, but I really I wanted like a few. I even like picked them up and thought about getting them, but I was like, $9, they're not that high quality, and then I also just don't really know, I can't remember all of the fall decorations I have, and I don't want to be like buying a bunch of pumpkins and then realize I have a ton downstairs, so I might need to look at my stuff before I really purchase anything. I don't know, I just felt like I could find better stuff than what was there. So I actually almost walked out without any fall stuff, but lo and behold, right before I was leaving, you know, I found something, of course. So let me show you. Are these not just so cute and perfectly fallish? I actually feel like they're showing up a little bit lighter. Like they're showing up more pastel-y here, but that's not really, they're a little bit darker, more like vibrant colors in person, but they're so cute. And they're like the really big ones. I was like, I might volunteer to bring plates to Thanksgiving this year, or when our house church, which is basically like our small group, gets together, I might, if we do like Friendsgiving, I might bring these because those are really cute. And then I got to get the matching little pumpkin dessert plate. I don't know, I just really like how simple this little pumpkin design is. I just think it's really cute, and I cannot wait for fall. But anyway, the kids are all in their beds. Brielle is getting ready. She's actually like in bed to sleep, but our older two, they actually go to bed for they go to their rooms like an hour before bedtime. Is something that we've built into our schedule, partially for our own sanity, but also it kind of helps them wind down, and they can't have technology, and they just kind of get to like play or talk in their room. They share a room right now, so it's kind of nice for them. I don't think it feels like being sent to your room. Kind of gives them a chance to wind down. So they're in there. I'm kind of thinking I might go walk on the treadmill. We have a treadmill downstairs, and I've been getting into walking more, and nothing within me wants to do that right now, but I feel like it would be good because it really helps me sleep. If you watched some of my old vlogs, I talked about insomnia a lot, and I think all of that stuff started when I stopped exercising, and I didn't really make the connection until I started exercising again. And then I was like, wow, I fall asleep so easy. And I'm like, I have been more conscious about caffeine at night too, but not that conscious. But I feel like it's really the exercising that's helped. So I'm gonna go do that even though I don't want to. And then I'm gonna go read the kids a story and say goodnight. So I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey there, it is now Wednesday, so happy Wednesday morning. Last night was good. I walked on the treadmill, and as soon as I did it, I was happy I did, even though I dreaded it completely. And I even lifted some like hand weights, which I used to do pretty often, and I feel like I've gotten weak, so that's something I'm trying to get back into. But it's crazy how much better I sleep and just how much better I feel with even the simplest like movement of my body. And so that's something I'm trying to get in the habit of doing more, and like doing it for different reasons than just I want to look a certain way. So I've been trying to focus on doing it because it makes me feel better, I sleep better. Sometimes I even feel like my skin looks better the next day. Like, just exercise is clearly important, and I've been neglecting it now and then. So I'm really happy I did that. But I thought I'd show you Suki right now because she's really cute. Suki's just laying here. She's waking up a little bit, but she's so tired in the mornings, and it's so funny. I just realized I said it was Wednesday like multiple times in that video. It's Tuesday. If that tells you where my brain is, it's Tuesday, not Wednesday. I think my mind said Wednesday because Nick was telling me Wednesday, like he would watch the kids and I could go hang out with friends. So clearly I just want it to be Wednesday. I'm just gonna leave that in there because that's real life. I don't remember what day of the week it is. Okay, also ignore my messy room over here, but how cute is this shirt? I'm pretty sure I got this shirt for like $3 at Old Navy. I never find deals like that at Old Navy, but Nick always does because the men's section always has them. But I got this for like $3. I usually, the sale stuff I find is still like 9 or 10 or 15 or whatever, but $3. And I can't see anything wrong with it. Like, I couldn't see anything wrong with it in the store. And it has this little detailing here, and I just really love it. Is Nick the best husband, or is he the best husband? He just made me bacon and toast, and every morning he even has to get all the kids ready for school because I work so much earlier, so he's the real MVP. Hey there, so it's definitely like after 8 o'clock, and this is the first time I'm picking up the camera. So clearly tonight has been crazy, but I helped her daughter with some homework, did all the stuff. I told Nick he should just get away for an hour and go to a coffee shop, so he did that. And I got the kids ready for bed, and I'd love to say that it went super smoothly, but of course it didn't. We tried to all read a book together. Normally I read one book to Brielle, and I put her to bed a little earlier, and then later I read a book to the other kids, but they asked if they could all read one now because the kids were kind of tired and they said they might just go to sleep soon. And so I said, okay, we can all read one together. And Brielle was just crazy hyper. She's very hyper. She doesn't sit still much. She's a great sleeper, and we always tell people that it's because she never rests. And we've had a lot of people tell us they've noticed that about her. Like, when she's up, she is running around. And I think because we weren't reading in her room like usual, she just was like really hyper. So, and then the kids were all like cuddling me, and it felt like they were kind of fighting over being near me, which is sweet, like in some ways. Like, I'm glad that they want to be close, but It is stressful. And of course they chose Fox and Socks, which if you're a parent and you've had to read that book, is the longest book known to man. And it's like a tongue twister the whole way through. So I'm like going through this tongue twister, and then Brielle's getting in trouble, and then I'm having to start it again and like find my place. And so I'm just glad they're all in bed now. So I think I'm just gonna like take it easy. I'm gonna clean up my room. It's not too bad, but I have some laundry hanging up. Clean up the kitchen a little bit and just kind of have a chill, like low-key night and try to actually get to bed by like 10. Don't know if that's gonna happen. That's pretty early for me, but that's the time I should be going to bed. Realized I just need to wake up earlier for work because I'm definitely running late or like really pushing it each day. So I need to definitely wake up a little earlier. And that probably means I need to go to bed earlier. So I probably won't really vlog tonight. If I do, it's just because I'll find something interesting to talk about. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is now actually Wednesday, unlike yesterday when I thought it was Wednesday and I was totally wrong. Shows you how my brain went. Unfortunately, my plans to go to sleep early last night failed miserably. Like I started drawing stuff on my iPad and I got a little distracted. And you know, one thing led to another, and then I wasn't falling asleep. Part of the problem is Nick's small group stayed here so long. I guess they got in a really intense conversation. I had a really hard time falling asleep because I kept being like, when is he coming back in here? And it takes very little to throw off my sleep. So it's not his fault at all. It's just my own sleep problem. So I'm kind of now wishing that I had just worked out because it probably would have helped me fall asleep. But it did feel nice to get cleaning done and kind of get stuff organized. I think today will be a good day. I start with one of my new groups at school today. And I'm an ESL teacher. I don't know if I mentioned that. I probably did. But I do really like my job. And I get to meet with a couple new students today. And that's always kind of fun. I think I have a really good group of kids this year. A few years ago, I had a really hard group. And then since then, I've had really great groups every year. And it just makes going to work so much better. So that's what I'm going to go do. Also, I wanted to show my outfit. I'm wearing these new pants that are from Old Navy and they were on sale. Everything I wear is from Old Navy pretty much. If I can find these pants, I'll link them below, but I have a ton of these pants in different colors because they're really lightweight and great for work. And then this is also like a really old shirt from Old Navy that's really comfortable. Comfort is like my key factor with a little bit of cuteness, a little bit of cuteness, but mostly comfort. So yeah, this is my outfit. Hey there, it's now almost 6 o'clock and today has just not been going how I had hoped. Work was fine. I got stuff done. My students are great. I can't really complain. But Nick and I are in the process of starting like a new project, I'll call it. I'm not gonna go into details about it yet, but it's something we're really excited about. And there are a lot of different like steps and appointments we have to make in order to make this happen. And it's a little frustrating because we were like trying to make this step, doing all this research, and we needed to make this appointment to go. And so we didn't need to make an appointment. I guess we just like thought we could show up because at this place there's usually no one there. Well, today we went for the time. We got a babysitter. We went while the other kids were still in school and a babysitter could watch Brielle. And this place was packed and there was absolutely no way we could get in time to get anything done. So that was a little disappointing. And then also I mixed up the weeks for I thought I was supposed to tonight to get together with friends. And I'm like, it's nothing against these friends because they did nothing wrong. But I just like thought it was this week and it was actually next week and I got the date wrong. But I was looking forward to it like all day. I was like, I'm getting a break tonight. I'm gonna get to go out and like do something with people. I was like, I could go on a walk with them or I could go to their house and hang out. And they're busy. And they met next week. So next week I'll get together with them and it'll be great. But it's just a little disappointing because I was just really looking forward to a break and I just like Nick would be fine if I still just like went off on my own, but I don't know. I was kind of like looking forward to having someone to do stuff with. A lot of my job right now is me being alone all day, which I'm an introvert and I do love, but I just kind of want to connect with adults and be able to like talk about my feelings, you know, with adoption and all that stuff, whereas there's a lot we're going through. So a little disappointed, but anyway, I'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. We do have a social worker visit in about 25 minutes, which was also a very last minute addition to the schedule this week. She was like, hey, when can I come? And we were like, well, today or tomorrow, because we're busy. We're busy Thursday and we're going out of town Friday. So it is what it is, but she's gonna come over. She's really nice and we like having her here. It's just another thing to do and people to have at our house. So that's what I'm getting ready for. I'm on Suki's couch. This is where she always sits. It's our yellow $25 Goodwill couch that we got from the Goodwill where all the rich people live. If you watch Parks and Rec, it's basically like Eagleton. And it is in Indiana. It's called Carmel. Look at you, Suki. You're so cute. She kind of looked at herself. Okay, it is now Thursday. I realized I recorded almost nothing last night and nothing this morning because last night and this morning were not great. I won't go into details. It was just really chaotic and stressful. I just wasn't in a good mood, so I didn't record any of it. But we're making frozen hot chocolates, as in Nick is making them. Here it is, all of its glory. And they're really delicious. I talked about how we make them on another vlog you can check out. That looks good.
I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah. Nick is back now from dealing with the conflict outside. Yeah, the kids have been fighting a lot. Just the older two have really high expectations of what a 2-year-old can do, and the 2-year-old is a 2-year-old and is frustrating. I find 2-year-olds frustrating too, so I get that. But it has been hard, I'm not gonna lie. I think Nick's a little tired of dealing with it right now. But we're gonna enjoy some frozen hot chocolates, and then we do have a lot of cleaning, not a lot, we have a little bit of cleaning to do before we have house church here tonight, and not that many people are coming, but we need to get ready. And yeah. I'm gonna let him blend his thing up. Good morning, it is Friday. I am not positive how much interesting stuff has been in this vlog, but I don't know. It's been kind of fun to pick up a camera again and feel like I have something exciting going on in my life, even though my life is clearly not that exciting. It's mostly stressful. But man, this week, I wouldn't say this week has felt really long, but this week has just been rough. It's the first full week of school, and so we're still all getting used to like getting up and getting ready for school on time, not forgetting things. And like when I say we, my dog is like shaking her body like usual. Hi Suki. Good morning. Good morning. Anyway, when I say we are having a hard time, really I'm having a hard time. I have to wake up so early. So to just put this in perspective, I have to leave my house no later than 6:45 to get to work on time. Like, and even then it's pushing it. Like I'm getting there right on time, not really getting there early. And I am such a night owl that it has been a real struggle. And I just can't get myself to go to bed on time. But last night I went to bed at 9:30. Like a little after 9:30, which is crazy to me. Like I would never, but I was so exhausted last night that we had like people over at our house for house church and barely anyone showed up because a lot of people are going out of town because it's almost Labor Day weekend. And while people were here, there were only 2 people. One was out playing with the kids, like jumping on the trampoline. And the other one was like talking to Nick and they were like deep in conversation. And I was like, this seems like a perfect opportunity for me to just go lay in my bed for 5 minutes because I was that tired. Like, I don't usually do that when people are over, but I was like, I'm just gonna sneak away, no one will notice. And I'm telling you, I was so exhausted. So, and then on top of that, we also are going out of town. So we are going tonight. It is Labor Day weekend, today's Friday. We're going to visit my parents in Indiana. And so we are packing stuff up last night. And I don't know if you know this, but kids are very incompetent at packing. Very, very incompetent. And I remember I used to be a camp counselor, or co-counselor when I was in college. And I remember when we had elementary school campers being just like so shocked at how incompetent they were at like getting themselves dressed. So imagine getting themselves dressed with like those clothes had already been packed for them by their parents and they still couldn't even like pick out an outfit. Imagine just like looking at all their outfits and being like, pick out 2 outfits. It's crazy. If you have kids and your kids are terrible at packing, you understand. But We did it. I was very frustrated because I told them to like go downstairs, brush their teeth, and pick out 2 outfits. And when I came down, they had done nothing. And trying not to be really annoyed because I was, but they were so hyped up for visitors coming, they just like couldn't get themselves to get ready. So thanks so much for watching this week. I'm sorry if it wasn't that exciting, but it's real life right now. And I'm trying not to record a bunch of my kids. And so I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer my vlogs or do you prefer my sit-down videos? Because I feel like my sit-down videos do really well, but I kind of enjoy just like the natural aspect of doing vlogs and like just picking up the camera as I go throughout my week and kind of updating you guys on things that way. So I'd be curious. You can tell me in the comments. As always, if you like the video, please click the like button. It really helps my videos get out there and especially helps me like find more adoptive families who are potential adoptive families to watch my videos. So that's something that's really important to me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe as well. And you can even turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, which is usually Mondays, you'll get a little notification and you can watch it. So hope you have a great week. Thanks for watching.